Here's the truth, I'm not your average woo, and you don't have to be either. I'm a type A, logic minded, driven, go, go, go person. That is my natural tendency. I actually started my career for 8 years in the healthcare industry, also working in mental health, focusing on helping women manage anxiety using emotional and somatic regulation tools. That is where I began. Initially, I was very much like, I'm not woo. Like, sure, I maybe would sometimes feel an intuitive nudge, but I didn't know how to trust it. I didn't know how to really tune into that because I had such a loud mind. All the overthinking, the different thoughts. I used to be very highly anxious. Now, again, I use the similar tools that I was using with my clients with nervous system regulation to begin to manage my, excuse me, my own anxiety. But my natural tendency was not woo. And I know that's hard for some women who are in my world now to believe because they're like, Maria, you're like channeling other realms, you're channeling galactic beings. I'm doing these cosmic readings for my clients and they're like, how did you know that? And I'm like, I don't know it. I just channel it. I lead women on these deep past life journeys and it feels like second nature, but that's because I finally awakened to soul. There was no book that was going to do it for me. There was not enough a million meditations or breathwork sessions that were going to get me there. What really got me there is I did the deep subconscious and past life healing work. I had to remember that I am a soul having a human experience. And once I could filter out and just rewire my subconscious mind to feel safe, to be intuitive and psychic, I remembered. Now, here's the other thing. I have some women who have this fear because they're also like me, type A, driven, ambitious, go, 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 and you have a huge mission and vision in your heart. There's a little bit of fear that if you tap into your intuitive and psychic gifts, that maybe you'll lose your edge, like you'll lose your drive. And what I want you to know is that it gets to be both. That's the ego thinking it has to choose. That's the ego thinking, well, it either has to be like all intuition and woo and airy fairy and we're just like dancing in the woods together, or you're gonna be like driven, ambitious, and go, go, go. There actually gets to be a beautiful blend there. That's what I've been able to experience. I still have my drive. I still have my edge. I mean, heck, I am an Aries sun, Virgo moon, Sagittarius rising. Like I've got a lot of fire and drive in me. But now that I'm doing it from this place where my higher self is in the driver's seat and I drop into soul, it's how I'm growing and scaling my business. Not from trying to piece things together, not from trying to copycat someone else and their strategy. Yes, there is a place for strategy in your business, especially early on. You just need to put the reps in, and there is some strategic pieces that you need to have in place. But once you begin to grow and scale, there is no better thing to have in the driver's seat than your higher self and your soul who knows the vision. They have access to the best map and the highest timeline. It's why I am so passionate about helping other type A, ambitious, driven, soul-led women also deeply anchor into your intuitive channel, your gifts. It's not an either or, it's a both. Stay tuned and follow my channel, Maria Christine, for more.